Aloha and howdy! Heather here with Forkish Habits, where I share no sugar, no flour, just real food recipes with you. These are the recipes that took me from this to this and keep it off. Before we get started on our recipe today, I want to thank y'all for sticking with me, especially all of you that are my subscribers. And if you haven't been a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, hit that bell. So I know I've been missing in action for a little bit here. And for those of you who've been following me, you can tell things have changed. We've moved. And if you've moved, which I'm sure you have some point, it's a bit crazy, isn't it? I am so happy to be back with you and to invite you into my new Forkish Habits kitchen. We are loving it. So today we are going to do a Thanksgiving dish. This is my favorite part of Thanksgiving, but it is normally so full of sugar that I couldn't eat it anymore. So I've got a new recipe for you. I have been eating this for the past year and I love it. We are going to make a cranberry sauce. Now normally for a 12-ounce bag of cranberries, it would usually have a cup of sugar in cranberry sauce, but we don't do that. So today we are gonna make our cranberry sauce with just fruit and spices. And let me tell you, it is delicious. This cranberry sauce is only gonna need 3 different fruits and 3 different spices. Easy peasy, you've got this. So you want a small bag of fresh cranberries, 12 ounces. You can find this in the produce section of most grocery stores right now. Hint, I always buy extra bags. I throw them in the freezer. They freeze wonderfully, and I've got yummy cranberries all year long. So the other thing you're gonna need is pineapple. If you've been with me, you know I'm from Hawaii. I am partial to fresh pineapple. So I use fresh pineapple in this. I have not tried it with canned pineapple, but I suspect you could do just fine. The 2 tricks if you're going to use canned pineapple would be 1, be sure you are buying canned pineapple that's with 100% fruit juice. Don't get heavy syrup loaded with sugar. We're avoiding that junk. The second thing will be drain it really well because you don't want your cranberry sauce to end up really soupy. So if you are intimidated by the idea of fresh pineapple, may I suggest that you check out this link for my video all about pineapple, how to select a pineapple, different ways to cut your pineapple, and how to freeze your pineapple so you have pineapple all the time. Then you're going to need apples. I suggest you get organic apples, your choice on whether you're gonna keep them with the skin on or off. It works either way. And then our 3 spices are cinnamon, cloves, and cardamom. So first we're gonna need to prep our ingredients. We're using our cranberries whole. You want to have your pineapple chunks diced up so they're the size of cranberries. And then you're gonna need to dice up your apples so it's also the size of your cranberries. And here we have our piping hot, fragrant, beautiful cranberry sauce with no sugar, just fruit. So yummy. Now I like mine chunky, so you can see that there's lots of chunks still left in there. You can cook it longer to get it even softer and to blend more together. You could also use an immersion blender if you wanted to get it a little more broken up, but I prefer my fruit chunky, so this is how I like it. But you decide how you want it. This is a Brightline eating friendly, paleo, Whole30, whole food plant-based, vegan, and clean eating recipe. All in one. No matter how you're eating, this may be the recipe for you for this Thanksgiving. Now, some hints on what I love to do with this is I take it and freeze it in little bitty containers that are single serving so that I can have it for months to come. This freezes wonderfully. It will stay in your refrigerator actually this way for a couple months, which is shocking. And it'll come back out of the freezer just wonderful months and months and months from now. What I love to do with it is I put some on top of pumpkin oatmeal. Scoop of pumpkin puree with some pumpkin pie spice and just a dollop of the cranberry sauce on top. Even in the summer, tastes like fall. I love it. Another wonderful thing is to eat it with your yogurt. Plain yogurt with a scoop of cranberry sauce. So good, so good. Well, so I hope that you enjoy this wonderful Thanksgiving recipe that has no sugar, a healthy way for you to get your cranberry sauce. So if you've enjoyed this recipe in my brand new Forkish Habits kitchen, subscribe, check me out on Instagram, my Facebook group, go to my website, which is forkishhabits.com for this recipe and the hints, and if you're a Brightline eater like I am, how you can break it down. And we will see you back here in my new kitchen next time for more no sugar, no flour, just real food recipes. Until then, have a happy Thanksgiving.